Sometimes there are photos that have no scientific explanation. As I always say, when science and conventional wisdom hold no answers, might we finally turn to the improbable and fantastical as the possibility. I'm your host, Kai, and this is Paranormal Plus Photos. This photo here happens to be the Hook Island sea monster. It was first spotted in 1964 by Robert Lacrosse and his family around Stonehaven Bay, Hook Island. They took several images of the monster, which they estimated at 30 feet long. Eventually went underwater to film before it opens its mouth and scared them off. The monster is believed to be either real or simply a strip of plastic sheeting that was weighed down by sand. Either way, I don't think it's the so-called explanation of simply a strip of plastic with sheeting. If you look at the photo, it looks pretty real as long as it is. I think they did catch something in the sea below. This photo here was taken from a website that I looked up when I was looking up for these paranormal photos. And if you're watching this from YouTube, if I actually put any part of this on TikTok, those that are watching this on YouTube, I'll try to remember to put the link to the website in the description bar below. This photo was sent to the site in July 2018 from Lotus Grove, Georgia. This woman, Linda, took this photo with her cell phone. When she originally took the photo, she only saw her dog and nothing else. Weather conditions were clear. Now, this photo has only been brightened and sharpened. That's it. The original image... Okay, there it is. Now back to the brightened image. There you go. As you can see, not much changed at all. So, is this perhaps an actual photo of a ghost dog next to her dog? Or is it the phenomenon known as pareidolia, which refers to the human tendency to perceive random things occurring in nature as significant, usually meaning of human origins? For example, seeing a face in the bark of a tree, hearing a human voice in the white noise or static. Or is this photo actual evidence of ghostly activity? You tell me in the comment section. So, as you can see, I don't have that background that I was using because my app that I use for my green screen quit working, so now it's just back to me and a green background for now. But anyways, what did you all think of that last photo of well, I guess it was a GIF, not a photo. But I still put it in here because I saved it as a image file. But what do you think? Do you think that it's something paranormal? And if not, how do you explain the eyes moving and that thing opening without anyone touching it? I'd like to hear your feedback in the comment section. So let me know of what you think happened. So here's another one. The Navy actually says this is a genuine video. So in 2015, two members of the U.S. Navy's personnel caught this identified aerial phenomenon, or UAP or UFO, on their radar. In the recording, as the photo says, the GIF says on it, that the men speculated that it could be a drone, but then completely wowed at its presence and its movement. And the Navy actually says this video is genuine, and they have no explanation for this paranormal phenomenon. Is it aliens or something else? You tell me. I'd like to hear your feedback in the comment section. What exactly do you think was happening in this GIF? Was it actual evidence of aliens or something else entirely? So, speaking of aliens, here's another photo. This is from the LA Times photo, and I found it on the site cracked.com, which I found a few of the other GIFs that you just recently saw also on that site. Now, as the photo says, this is untouched and is a supposed UFO that flew over Los Angeles. Now, as the photo says, this thing blocks the searchlight beam, so it isn't smoke or a cloud. And its weird oval shape means it isn't a plane or a balloon either. So obviously, the only logical conclusion one can come to is that this is a legit photo of a UFO that was flying over Los Angeles. But what do you think? I'd like to hear your feedback. So put it in the comment section of what you think this is. Is this proof of alien life, or is it a very elaborate hoax? Let me know in the comment section. So this next photo, if you will, a Michigan couple caught this footage on their nanny cam, and it appears that something walks by the crib in the footage, and in addition, they also found scratches on the baby. Is this some kind of poltergeist or ghost activity? Watch the GIF and let me know in the comment section. This picture is another picture from cracked.com, if you will, that I also found when I was looking up paranormal photos. This was taken in Hungary in 1942, as the picture says, has a girl in the background without arms or a face. There are no obvious signs of 1942 era retouching, and the physical photo has the size and outer trim style that were popular at the time, making it very likely they'd be from that era, and very likely that this is a legit photo. So what is up with that? The person said that when the photograph was originally taken, that there was nobody behind her except the person just standing directly behind her where you see their foot. That person was the only person in the photo. When the photo was developed, well, as you can see, there appeared that girl with no arms and just happened to be legs. Is this proof of some kind of paranormal activity? Or is it just double exposure and a hoax? Let me know in the comment section. Now, do you all remember Blockbuster? It lasted from 1985 to 2014 until it ceased operation and no longer existed. Well, this next GIF, if you will, is a Blockbuster that seems to be hunted by something paranormal. A ghost, a poltergeist, or some kind of other entity. Let me know what you think in the comment section. This next photo, or photo if you will, is known as the Rosendale Fairies. Yes, that's right, and if you look closely at the photo, it actually literally looks like actual fairies. John Hyatt, lecturer at Manchester University, claims to proven that this is actually fairies, that creatures that are living in the Rosendale Valley. He caught the images during an outing in the valley. He was just, taking random pictures of, flies and gnats and stuff, and so he showed the differences at that particular lecture of the difference of he could tell the difference between the flies and gnats and other insect creatures. But in this picture, they clearly have a distinct arms, legs, head, body, and tiny wings. He told of the moment he captured the image and claims the fairies were dancing in the sunlight. No one has yet to disprove that these beautiful creatures are fairies. Tell me in the comment section of what you think of this photo. This next photo, if you will, is of a cryptid, and as you know, cryptids are paranormal, hence why this is in the Paranormal Photos video that you are watching. A man in Arizona actually captured these images. This is like a screenshot of the tweet, if you will. Some say it's a demon, others say an angel, but a few people have said it might be the elusive Mothman that you might know from the Mothman Prophecies movie, which is actually based on a true story. So what do you think of this photo? What exactly is this? The man took it with his cell phone camera in 2017 and then sent it directly from his phone to the particular news station that originally published this particular photo. So what do you think? What exactly did he capture in this photo? Is it real or is it a hoax? Let me know in the comment section of what you think of the Arizona Demon. Now, this next photo for this Paranormal Plus photo series, I'm not sure whether this should be in Paranormal Plus or a Strange But True video. But this photo comes from the 1962 World Cup Championship and shows this, celebration as the Brazilian team lifts the trophy, yada, yada, yada. But if you look closely, you'll see in the bottom center of the image what looks like a man with a mobile phone snapping a photo of the vent. So it seems like perhaps he could be a time traveler. Now you're like, but that's a little odd for someone in the future to have a flip phone. Well, they've been making a comeback recently, and the whole folding phones thing seems to be a very popular thing. So anyways, let me know in the comment section of what you think. Is this photo proof of time travel or something. So this next photo is called the Mars face, and it was taken in 1976 when NASA had its first aircraft reach Mars. The Viking orbiter took this photograph that appears to be a human face embedded in an enormous mountain. NASA released other photos to claim that it was mere perspective that caused it to look like a human head, but they still haven't been able to explain this photo that you now see on your screen, where it looks to be a pyramid in the photograph, seeming to suggest intelligent life. I mean, after all, it's a pyramid, and NASA has not given a satisfactory explanation for the random pyramid on the face of Mars. Let me know in the comment section of what you think of these photos. So tell me in the comment section of what you thought of any of those two photos, or any of the photos in general that have been shown recently of the paranormal photos, and what you think. I mean, yeah, I guess that last one, the Mars face, could be explained as, oh, it was the 70s, Kai, and the camera sucked in the 70s, and so obviously it was an optical illusion caused by the sunlight bouncing off of Venus, and then going through the spectrum, and freaking, you know, that one planet was in retrograde, so since Venus was in retrograde, that's why it looked like there was, you know, a face on Mars. But how do you explain the pyramid one, which was taken recently by a rover on the Martian surface, and you can see an obvious pyramid on the surface of Mars? Does that mean that at one point there was intelligent life on Mars? Was Mars perhaps at one point just like planet Earth, but due to certain things that the people on Mars did, caused the planet to die through something similar as we are doing to our planet? Let me know in the comment section of what you think of the photo, and whether or not you think it's legit evidence of extraterrestrial life, or it's just a hoax. And that's why it's in this paranormal photo video, because, you know, aliens, people consider that paranormal now. Anyways, so if you want to see more paranormal photo videos or Paranormal Plus videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of future Paranormal Plus and paranormal photo videos. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. It's completely cheap. It's better than this. I know. I looked through your freaking cupboard and I found this, and you have frosting. And you're telling me you can't just hit that subscribe button and that notification bell when it is cheaper than this? It's completely free. Just hit the subscribe button. Anyways, thank you for watching, and now it's time for the outro.
As always, remember, when conventional science and conventional wisdom hold no answers, might we finally turn to the unconventional and improbable as the answers. Until next time, I've been your host for Paranormal Plus. I'm Mortika Lacrosse. I'll see you on the other side.
I would like to begin with a poem in old-fashioned meter. Be good to us, and we'll be good to you. Be good to us, and we'll be good to you.